guys, it's me. So I hope you guys have a really great Christmas. I am filming this video on Christmas Eve, so Merry Christmas to all of you. But I wanted to get up my 2015 beauty favorites. I have a lot of really good stuff. Now, while I use a lot of different products and I have a lot of different products in my collection, these are just products that I knew were my all-time favorite for throughout the year. I love them, so I wanted to share them with you. I'm sorry, I'm like so out of breath because I've been running around. We just got back from my in-laws and just, it's a mess around here. But anyways, okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So the first category I'm going to talk about is primers. Now, I am not someone who reaches for primers. I just don't really think about them, honestly, and I know that's a really bad habit and I shouldn't do that, but a lot of times I just never really think to reach for them. But the two that I really tried, to reach for, and I did reach for, and they worked great for me, I'm going to talk about a higher end one. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish foundation primer and pore minimizing, and this is just a little, like a smaller version of the full size. I can't remember exactly how much this cost, but I really love this for the pores. I really love putting it into my T-zone, which is what I normally and typically do, So I really enjoy this primer to really kind of counteract my larger pores in the T-zone, and it does a really good job, and it really helps my foundation glide on smoothly, and I just love that. So this is definitely a good one. Again, I don't remember exactly how much this size of one cost, but it's a pretty pricey primer if you get the full size, but I've just been getting these because, like I said, I don't go through primer all that quickly, but I love this. So I want to talk about that. And then the next one I want to talk about is a L'Oreal one, and this is the Magic Lumi Light Infusing Primer. It has a pump, which is definitely a plus. I believe this is around $10 to $12 at the drugstore. Of course you can find coupons and stuff like that to get it a little cheaper, but I believe I got this one at Walmart and it was the cheapest that I found. You'll have to excuse the lighting if it does change because I am using natural light and the sun's kind of starting to set, so just bear with me on that. Okay, so you'll have to excuse the lighting. The sun is starting to set, but we're gonna just kind of roll with it and see what we can, see if we can get this filmed. But again, this is a really good one. I got it at Walmart and I love it because it really makes you glow. It makes your skin just look so luminous, and I just love that. It doesn't make me look like I've been sweating too much or anything like that. It just really helps make me look more youthful and more glowy, and I appreciate that in this primer, especially it being a drugstore primer. I mean, it's a good one for the price point, and it just does a good job at really bringing light to the face and that luminosity that everybody loves, and I love that. So this is definitely a really good one. So the next category I'm going to talk about is foundation. Now, a foundation that I use consistently throughout the year is definitely my Urban Decay Naked Skin. I have gone way down here. I used it every day for like months straight. I really like this. It is a light foundation as far as like it doesn't feel heavy on your skin. It does give decent coverage. I'm in the shade 1.0. This is kind of on the darker side for me, but the step underneath it is way too light, so I always just, I would rather it'd be just a hair darker. It's not anything like where I have a huge line and I really have to worry about it, being off. It's just a smidgen too dark, but I love the lightweight of it. I love how it looks like skin. It does give, about medium coverage. You can build it up, but I just like how it's like an everyday, no fuss kind of foundation. So I wore this like every day to work, and I just love it. I just think it's a good foundation, and it lasts a while because literally I wore it for months straight. It is kind of on the liquidy side, so you do want to shake it up, but other than that, I really enjoy this foundation, so that's definitely a good foundation for me. Concealer, hands down, no question, it's the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. I love this concealer. This is it's the best concealer I've ever used. Like every concealer that I've used always creases, but this doesn't, and it gives a good coverage. It's a nice fuller coverage concealer. It doesn't crease, and it just looks beautiful. I have the shade Fair Neutral, and what I love about this is I'm very fair skinned, but it's still lighter than my skin tone, this specific shade, so I'm able to highlight under the eyes, but it's not like overdone by any means. So I really, really love this. Sorry you can see the sun through my blinds. I'm sorry guys, the sun's kind of setting down and I'm trying to get this video filmed, so bear with me. But anyways, I really love this concealer because it's a good one and I highly recommend it. It is on the pricier side, but I think you'll really love it if you give it a try. Okay, the next thing I'm going to talk about is powder. Now there are two powders that I've absolutely been loving. The first one is this IT Cosmetics Celebration Foundation Illumination. I'm in the shade Fair, and I love setting my makeup with this. I think it's a beautiful powder. It's not over the top. It doesn't get real heavy or cakey, but it kind of gives you that little bit of a glow, but not overdoing it. And I just love the way my foundation, it doesn't look cakey by any stretch. So I set my makeup with this all the time and I absolutely love it. It's just a very fine powder and it gives really decent coverage, but it kind of gives you that little bit of a glow so you look like natural, and I love that. And there are days where I don't want to wear foundation that I'll just, you know, kind of brush this along my face to kind of even everything out, and I love that as well. So this is definitely a great powder. So this definitely is a great powder and I absolutely love it. The next one is a under eye setting powder, and this is the NARS Translucent Crystal Loose Powder. I absolutely love this powder. I set my under eye concealer, so that Urban Decay concealer with it. It doesn't crease, it doesn't budge, it's beautiful. It kind of airbrushes and kind of gets rid of, you know, it makes everything look very airbrushed and silky, and I just love this powder. This is a wonderful powder for underneath your eyes, and I have tried several, and this by far is my favorite. So definitely recommend the NARS Translucent Crystal in the loose form. I have had in the past the pressed form. I wasn't impressed with it like I am the loose. So you'll just have to kind of try it out for yourself. But in my experience, this one is hands down much better. So love that. Kind of like more control, I think, is why I like it so much more. So I don't know. I'm going to talk about a couple that are kind of newer to me. I've had for a few months, but I really love them. And they're the Urban Decay Afterglow Powder Blush. They say 8 hours, but I've worn them for several hours, way longer than 8, and they last. I have several shades. I'm wearing one today. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. I'm wearing the one in Obsessed. I have them in their boxes still, but I really, really love these. Let me take it out of the package. They're very silky, they don't look splotchy on your cheeks, and this is the packaging here, and I just really love these. So it's just, this is the one that's on my cheeks right now. They're very, very smooth and pigmented, and like I said, not splotchy by any means, and they're just wonderful blushes. So I've really been loving these lately. So definitely that's going to be my favorite pick for blush in the blush category. Okay. So the next thing is highlighter, and no doubt my favorite highlighter is in this Becca Jaclyn Hill palette, and I love Champagne Pop and I love Pearl. They're on my cheeks today. I don't know if you're going to be able to see my highlight, but I love those two so very much. I own the Champagne Pop individually, but when this came out, I had to get my hands on Pearl because it's beautiful for us fair skinned folks, and I like mixing them together. And definitely by far, hands down, favorite highlighters. I mean, just the pop that it gives you and the glow is just amazing, and I love it. And I love how it doesn't look splotchy on your cheeks, and because some highlighters they're kind of like more tough and they just kind of get splotchy, and I can't stand that. So these two are not like that at all. I love them. Okay, oh, my throat is just like, next thing is going to be eyebrows. So my favorite eyebrow products for this year have definitely been the Anastasia Brow Powder Duo. I've talked about this so many times on my channel. I have the one in dark brown. I usually mix both of them. I love them. and also the Brow Wiz. I have had a love-hate relationship with this pencil, but I think I finally figured out how to use it correctly and the way that it works for me. So I really love this. I have the shades soft brown and medium brown. I like to use the medium brown kind of like in the arch to kind of darken it up, and then I use the soft brown kind of everywhere, and I really like this. And then I also love the Benefit Gimme Brow. This is my favorite brow product of all time. I just love setting my brows with it. I love how it kind of defines them. It has a little bitty wand, and I love it so very much. You can use them without filling in your brows, like if you're just on the go and you need a quick little pick-me-up for your brows, and it works and it defines them, and I always set my brows with them, and I absolutely love it. So definitely by far my favorite brow product, as well as those other two that I mentioned. Love them. I know I've been changing the lighting so much in this video, and I do apologize, but the sun went down on me and I'm sorry, but I think it's fine. Okay, so definitely those are my favorite brow products. As far as eyeliner goes, I absolutely love, I'm not a big eyeliner person. You will hardly ever see me wearing like dark liner, like black or brown. I mean, I do wear it, but not very often. But my favorite liner that I go to constantly, it's in my waterline today, is this MAC Chromographic Pencil NC15 and NW20. And it's just beautiful. I don't even know if you're gonna be able to see it. It's just a skin tone color, and I love putting it in the waterline to really make my eyes pop. Love this pencil. So that's by far my favorite eyeliner. Okay, as far as eyeshadows go, I have a lot of palettes and a lot of eyeshadows, but I will say that my go-to are my Makeup Geek shadows. Now, I am not affiliated with Makeup Geek in any way. I'm just a customer that goes online and orders what I like. I am not in any way affiliated, because I know a lot of people kind of get upset about that, but I'm not at all. I truly love her products, and I have a palette here full of Makeup Geek shadows, and these are ones that I've picked out, have, you know, seen on YouTube, other YouTubers using them, and I wanted to pick them up and try them. And I really can't even pick a favorite. I just love the variety that I have here, and I don't have all of them by any stretch, but I just love them so very much. So very pigmented, very blendable, and I absolutely love them. So usually when I reach for eyeshadows, I always reach for these. And of course, you know, I have palettes and stuff, but these are my favorite. Alright, next up is mascara, and these two have definitely been my favorite for this year. And the first one is Too Faced Better Than Sex. I had the full-size one. I went through it. This is just a sample one that I got with some kind of palette. I don't even remember. Love this. It's just a really good volumizing mascara. It has a really fat wand, but it really volumizes your lashes. Love it. For separation and lengthening, I love the Benefit Roller Lash. This is definitely one of my favorite mascaras as well. It has that curved brush, and it also has, you know, some bristles here that are pretty spread apart, and it really gets in there and gets all those little stubborn lashes, and I love this mascara. So I love using them together. I love using this one first to give me like length and separation, and then I go in with this to give me some more volume, and I really, really love these. I'm not wearing these two today. I'm wearing a new one that I'm not really crazy about, but these two I love so very much. The last makeup related item that I'm going to talk about are lip products. I love lip products. There is no question there. I have, like, a majority of my collection is lip products, not gonna lie. And I love them. But a liner that I really find is so universal is NYX Lip Liner in Peekaboo Neutral. I heard Manny MUA talk about this a long time ago, and it just goes, I mean, it's kind of like a pinky mauve color on the neutral side, but it goes with like everything, and I'm talking about everything, and I absolutely love this. So I'm always wearing this. I'm wearing it today. I love it so very much. So I have some lip products that I want to talk about. I always love my MAC lipsticks, but the number one for me is MAC's Peach Blossom. I've used the heck out of this thing. I absolutely love this color. It's on the sheer side. It's a cream sheen. It kind of has that glossy effect to it, but it's very neutral, and I find that you can just throw it on with any look, with no makeup at all, and it just works, and I love this so much. It's just a beautiful kind of peachy nude color, and I love the gloss effect to it, and it's just perfection. Love MAC Peach Blossom. Definitely one of my favorites. Another one is this Clinique Chubby Stick. I've used the heck out of this as well. It's pretty nubbed down. This is the Chubby Stick Moisturizing Lip Balm in a whole lot of honey. Yeah, whole lot of honey, O2. Love this. Again, this is just a beautiful nude, kind of more on the glossy side as well. I love it. I love using it every day. I love these kind of pencils because they're so easy to apply. You don't need lip liner and have to mess with all that. You can just kind of throw it on. It looks good. You know, it's definitely a good purse lipstick, work lipstick, everyday lipstick, and I love this shade so much. So definitely one of my favorites this year. And then liquid lipsticks, we know they have taken over us, and I have tried so many, but I will say that my favorite formula is the Kat Von D. And I have this one to show you. I have several of these. This one is in the shade Lovesick, which is one of the more newer shades, I believe. It's What's on My Lips. This one is just a real pretty kind of pinky mauve color. I love these. I love that they glide on really smoothly, then they dry pretty quickly. My lips don't feel overly dry. I mean, you can tell it's a liquid lipstick, so it's a little bit drier. I find that I get a lot of wear time, probably 4 to 6 hours, which in my opinion with eating and drinking, that's pretty good. And I love these. I just think they're wonderful. Again, I have several shades and I love these so very much. And then the last thing is a lip gloss. I used to be like a lip gloss junkie and I only wore lip gloss, but then I kind of got more into lipsticks over the years. But a lip gloss that's been my go-to is this NYX Intense Butter Gloss, and this is in the shade Tres Leches. I love this so much. These are actually pretty long wearing for a gloss. They're very intense in color, and this color is so beautiful and opaque. It's just a beautiful kind of pinky nude. Oh my god, it's just so pigmented and I love it so much. I love throwing this on. I find that I get a decent wear time for it being a gloss. I don't typically put it over a lipstick because it's intense enough on its own, and I love this so much. I have several of these, but Tres Leches is my favorite, so love this. Okay, the last thing I want to talk about is a lotion. And if you've watched my channel, you know exactly what I'm going to say. And this has like totally become my favorite all-time hands down lotion and body spray. It's from Bath & Body Works. I don't believe you can get it right now. It may be on their website. I don't know if it'll be as part of their semi-annual sale. I hope so, but it's the Waikiki Beach Coconut. I love this so much. I've gone through one of these. I bought like 3 when they were on sale a while back. I have body sprays, like 3 of them. I love this scent so much. It is a coconut scent, but it's not like a fake coconut scent. It's beautiful. It goes so, oh my god, it's just wonderful. If you have a chance to get your hands on this, if it comes back around, totally do it. I love it so much. I'll wear it in winter, fall, I don't care. It's just a really clean, but not overly summer. So I just wear it all the time and people always compliment it and I love it. So Bath & Body Works Waikiki Beach Coconut, hands down, best scent of life. Love it so much. Okay guys, so that is it. You'll have to excuse me, I'm a little sick still and my voice is kind of cracking, but those are my beauty products, my favorite beauty products for 2015. I loved all these products throughout the year and I hope that this helps you. I know I've gotten a few requests on it and I hope you guys have a great Christmas, Happy New Year. I hope 2016 brings you everything that you wanted and more. And yeah, these are my favorite beauty products, so let me know down below what your favorite beauty products for 2015 were, and I will see you guys next year. Bye!